Day One Journey, episode 1442. Next time you have a bad day, do this. Do what? Well, I think we sometimes have the tendency to overreact. One thing goes wrong, another thing doesn't go according to plan, and then we label it as a bad day. Well, we have all kinds of days, yeah. I think it's important to understand what we have in front of us. I try to be very cautious with the labels that I put on things. So I don't think I will let myself say, well, it was a bad day. I can just be more specific. This is how I like to address things. Yeah. What was actually bad in this day? This happened. Okay. And how could I have dealt with it better? Oh, so I learned something. Like, I'm trying to be specific. Yeah. I also try to be aware that my emotional state right now can affect my judgment. Yeah. Whatever I feel at the end of the day might not be at the beginning of the day. Yeah, it's not the same feeling. You know, the feeling that I have at the end of the day is not really the day. So I try to be very specific. I try to be very cautious with the labels that I put on things. Now, on the other hand, if one day was a bit different than the other, so I do want to distinguish the days. I do want to understand what is happening. For me, it's not just being positive, and it's also figure out the things that didn't go well. Why didn't they go well? What I can do with it. Should I just accept it because it's beyond my control, or can I actually improve something? So I try to be very specific, yeah. Now, still speaking about labels, well, I can say it wasn't, the game that I try to play is I want self-awareness. This is number one. So I don't want to paint a picture. So I want to understand the truth. Yeah. So if this day was unpleasant, I don't want to say it was wonderful, pleasant day. Yeah. So it's just so one label I can think of is uncomfortable. Today was uncomfortable. But when I think about uncomfortable, I think about my comfort zone. And when I push my comfort zone just a little bit, this is the magic zone. And this is where I grow and I learn. So for me, a bad day can be a character building day. Yeah. Because one of the skills, and I think I shared it with you several days ago, some of the skills that I want to develop is just being strong mentally. Yeah. So let's say I have a day and I don't feel well. Let's say maybe I have a little bit of fever, or my stomach hurts, or I got an injury. I don't know. It's challenging. It's not easy. It's uncomfortable, but I still push myself to do what I promised myself to do. Of course, while listening to my body, yeah, I don't need to go against my body. So I can, so this can be easily a character building day. Because I build my character through challenges and obstacles. If everything was easy, how could I practice becoming a stronger person with a stronger mind and brain, and being able to deal with adversities and challenges? I need the resistance. I need the resistance at the gym, and I need the resistance mentally to actually get better. So for me, there's no bad days, just character building days. Have an amazing day. Day one. Day one. Day one. Character building. Day one. See you tomorrow.